Elders and chiefs are subjected to many assassination attempts. Some are announced and others remain unknown. How about a strong military leader competing with world powers such as the United States of America? And Budget of Constance known to everyone. He is Russian President Vladimir Putin. But he received many calls to kill him, whether from other countries or presidents. Today, we will show you many details about the attempts to assassinate the Russian president. And how did he survive? Some American leaders called for the killing of President Vladimir Putin because they see this as the only way to end the war in Ukraine. And all these attempts raised controversy about how the Russian forces protect the Russian leader from all these attempts. How can he protect himself from these attempts? President Putin appeared on one of the American television programs and announced during the interview that he had already been exposed to 5 assassination attempts and survived. The question remains, how can his security forces do this complex matter and protect him from all this? And what special measures to ensure the safety of the Russian leader? You will think that I am exaggerating if you know that during his presidential career, the Russian president was subjected to about 43 assassinations. But choosing the elite soldiers and arming them with the most powerful and accurate weapons was his way of thwarting these attempts. In addition to, the Russian president always wears a full protective suit, and the guards always form a human shield in every appearance of him. The battalion responsible for guarding the chief is called the Knights. It is part of the Russian Special Forces. This group is selected with high accuracy without passing many psychological and physical tests, and withstanding harsh weather conditions. They are also trained to use a lot of weapons. But the personal weapon of each soldier is the Russian pistol Victor, with 9mm bullets that penetrate the armor. One of the conditions that must be met by the soldiers of this battalion is also that they have a sense of security. It anticipates danger and repels it. You must not be more than 35 years old, and that your height ranges between 175 centimeters to 190, as well as your weight between 75 to 90 kilograms. Putin's security team should be aware of the president's schedule in sufficient time. Some of them take months to be able to analyze everything in the place of the visit, such as criminal activities and weapons in this country, as well as the possibility of any natural disasters such as floods or earthquakes. The security team does not leave anything to circumstances, and they try to make a plan for everything that might happen while the president is there. In addition, there will be electronic security insurance. The team implants jamming devices to block any explosives from a distance, and monitoring all phones near the president and planting surveillance cameras in the place of residence. When one of the soldiers exceeds the age specified for the security team, which is 35 years, he is honored and transferred to one of the other administrative or military positions in the country. In the motorcade of the Russian president, bulletproof cars equipped with a larger team of special forces soldiers armed with Kalashnikovs. Also, anti-tank and anti-aircraft weapons to deal with any ground or air attack on Putin's motorcade. His convoy consists of 4 security rings, starting with his security team, as well as the special forces team, as well as snipers stationed on the roofs of nearby buildings on the convoy road to deal with any long-range attempts. President Putin's insurance team also includes a person whose job it is to eat food before the president to ensure that it is free of any toxins. This is in addition to the supervision of a medical team on food during cooking. Some reports indicate that the security apparatus of the Russian president's security consists of 9,000 people. 8,500 of them are bodyguards. Others are in technical and administrative positions. The team consists of several security agencies, but it is difficult to know more details in this regard, as things are very confidential and no one, even retired people, is allowed to reveal the secrets of this team. In addition to the human cadres, the president's motorcade includes one of the greatest cars in the world. It is unique, and the Porsche company produced it with special specifications for the engine and the external body to withstand many weapons in the event of an attack on the convoy. It is also equipped with very advanced communications equipment, so that the president can follow everything while in the car. The car is also equipped with surveillance cameras that display everything that is happening outside on screens inside. It is a protocol in force in all presidential cars. The maximum speed of this car is 260 kilometers per hour. But the most important thing that distinguishes it is its external body. It is equipped with a minesweeper, as well as made of bulletproof steel and shoulder-mounted missiles. During the outbreak of the corona epidemic, the Russian president was keen to adhere to social distancing and to wear protective masks to avoid contracting this epidemic. He was shown wearing a full protective suit while visiting a Russian hospital in 2020. All these measures are in addition to President Putin's physical strength and training in many combat and equestrian sports, and his great ability to use weapons, for being an officer in the Russian Kremlin before he became Russia's leader. After knowing all the details about the protection of the Russian president and the measures used by the security teams, I don't think it's surprising that he survived all these failed assassination attempts. He always anticipates danger, and the team is the most prepared in dealing with the perpetrators of operations. That's all for today. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and also tell us in the comments section about ideas for upcoming videos.